This is the 211 Media.
Welcome on the 211 Media, and of course it is me, Nick Sam, and as you know, on the 211 Media we bring for you different stories in the line of entertainment, gossip, and also what is trending. In the meantime, you can follow, share, and comment, and as you know, today we are joined with the man himself, Rabuna Boy. I don't know whether we still call him team manager. He will be telling us that all that because he has been out of music for 1 good year. Yeah, I was almost saying 2 years.
1 good year.
1 good year because time runs.
Yeah.
You understand? So anyway, welcome on board, team manager.
Thank you, my brother. Nice to meet you again.
How have you been doing?
I've been well, you can see, you know.
By the way, you did a post
Yes.
that this quietness you've taken in the music, this off time,
Yeah.
that there was a lady disturbing your mind. Is that true?
You know, yeah, distraction everywhere. You know, sometimes you can be distracted. Yeah, but you know what? That was just, I would say it was just for fun. But you know, I'm a man.
Because you know why I'm asking you so?
Yes.
We have seen a lot of artists right now. They are going off music because of depression. Depression leads them to drugs. So I was wondering, all year, what you do? Because I was one of the people that you told you're going to give some space.
Yes.
It from music. But now when I saw this post, I was like, wait, is there something that we don't know?
Yeah. To be honest, personally, I am not part of those artists. Because you can look at me, I'm very healthy. I'm not part of those who are depressed or something. I'm not also taken away by alcohol or anything, drugs. I'm good. I'm fit.
But by the way, that is one thing I know from you.
So basically last year, which is 2025, I promised myself not to release any songs, only to focus on making money.
But speaking of that, is being off for some time musically, is it good for the industry?
For me, I feel it's good because what I've done over the last 5 years, that's what I've celebrated in 2025, in January, during my show in Freedom Hall. Yeah. And you know, that show was a success.
Yes, very true, very true.
So being able to sit down and refresh, get new ideas, make more money, write songs for a whole year, it's not in vain.
Yeah.
You have seen it. Recently in January, I released a song called Dawa.
Yeah.
It's amazing. A lot of people are already appreciating
very
it.
True.
And then there's also Salam that I just dropped. Maybe I can do a cappella.
Can do, why not? Give them a cappella.
You know, Sudan de velete na kulu, mafedinka wele nwer wele baria, anina kulu junubin, mushakil ma beside bijibu mutu, moa era tena beja ubi kalasu, kere nasibu mushakil, kalam tagebelia kere sibu, kan fiaja kwes kere gesimu, kere naseli le salami ye.
Wow, you're one artist that I don't think you do, how do we call it? The way, I'm forgetting how you call it when it is done in the studio.
Cappella?
No, leave alone the way you sound.
The auto-tune?
Yes, there is no auto-tune. Yes, auto-tune is what the one I was looking for. The way you sound here, it is the same way the song sounds when it is out.
Yeah, you know, man, you know, I have original stereo. You know stereo?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so this is one of the reasons why as an artist you have to be prepared for this job because it's not easy. So I'll tell you.
Do you practice sometimes for live performances?
I did it only one time, my whole life. And the first time we did it, we only practiced for 1 hour. Yes, and I had to go and perform. I performed 2 of my songs. Not actually 2, 3 of my songs. There's this, and I call it keep fire, but not get to feed you back.
Bye-bye.
That is bye-bye.
Yes.
And then I performed Lala, I performed Rabuna, and it was massive. Only 1 hour practice.
1 hour?
So these people couldn't even believe me. They were like, man, is this serious?
Because the way you sound, you know, people who use auto-tune, they mostly get affected when it comes to live performances.
Yeah.
But now the way you sound is the same sound that you produce here, you've given us, is the same sound when someone listens to you. In fact, you are one of the artists that don't need even to introduce yourself. You just sound that is team manager.
I appreciate, man. I appreciate.
Thank you for that.
I appreciate.
But now, when we talk of giving yourself space in music, did you guys decide it as the whole industry? Because the industry is quiet.
I'll tell you, I don't know what is happening with the rest of the artists. Like I told you, I wasn't part of them. I'm not part of those who have like go silent. For me, it was a plan.
It was a plan.
It was part of my plan not to release any song.
The other artists, people
Now
into
the rest
your
of the guys,
blueprint.
I think they need to come here and explain themselves.
Yes.
I don't know, but according to what I've seen, there is a revolution. There is a big revolution in the music industry.
What do you mean by revolution?
Where every artist is circling back to singing traditional songs. I don't know if it's because they need fun, or is it because they need a support from their communities? I don't understand. I'll tell you, the whole of last year, 2025, the artists that have been trending, like countrywide, these are people who sing traditional music. We can bet. I'm telling you the truth. Those who are singing, for example, I'll give you, there's this bro winner.
But now, to cut you short on that,
Yeah.
last year people have been so much into Amapiano. Amapiano has been trending, but now you're saying they have been in tradition. Does that mean that they are trying to, because someone said Amapiano is dead now,
Yeah.
is it another way that people are trying to run into?
I'll tell you, I'll give you an example. You know this bro winner guy used to be a modern artist.
Yes.
This guy, before I discovered that there's too much support when you are doing traditional music, this guy used to sing dancehall. You can go and search on his YouTube, you will see. But from the day you discovered that secret, you will never see bro winner releasing any songs. That is a modern song, only traditional song. It's jumping from this genre to another genre. Another example is Lady Kola, the music Shankara.
Yes.
That one is a warap, Lord Warap sound, which is not bad to do, but I would want you to ask Lady Kola, what if he has done that song in English or Arabic?
But do you think it would make the same sound?
It will still make the same. As an artist, every language is good. As long you know how to put it in the beat, it will still look good. Trust me, I can sing English or Arabic in any kind of beat. And it would be nice. People will still love it.
Don't you think this is a trend? Because I say like it is another way of embracing culture. Because the more they do this tradition, don't you think it's another way
It's
of
a good
bringing
thing.
attention to
It's a good thing because this is where we come from. We must always represent our culture.
Yes.
We must also, take our culture outside the world. Like if you look at this Lady Kola song, this song has across borders, if I'm not mistaken. And it's sung in Dinka, and even the beats are local.
Yes.
So it's okay, but then maintain your mission as an artist. Lady Kola our mission from the beginning was to take South Sudan music international. In
fact, one of the quotes she said she was the one who will bring for us the Grammy.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened from Grammy to Warap. Yeah, but I think she will explain better.
But that one, where does it leave the so-called artists we used to call local artists? Because by then, people who used to do tradition, we used to focus on them, how to call them local artists.
Yes.
So that means...
Now let me tell you, everyone is local. But it's how you your strategy and how you build your brand. That is the only thing that will make you international. I'll tell you, in the US, there are local artists and they haven't singing in English, but are still local. People call them local artists. When you listen to country music, there are artists that are valued more than Chris Brown. More than this big name, those of Nelly, the Tupac, the Who. There are artists that are in the US that does country music. They are valued and they are loved more than those of Chris Brown.
According to you, who is the local artist?
A local artist is someone that is singing local language, and this local language remain in the local areas. It's not crossing any border. Yes, that song might be a good song for the community, but it will just remain stagnant wherever it was produced, just there. It will not like attract the rest of the people outside your country.
So like traditional artists are local artists?
Yes.
So how about when an international artist does a traditional song? Does it make him now a local artist?
That's what I was saying. It could be you are looking for fun, money to support your music, especially when it comes to our case as Sudanese artists. You know, some of us are not really financially stable. And then for you to go get money and, you know, come back to your modern music, you must convince your community somehow, because these days our communities are supporting local music more than modern music.
Yeah, sure.
And so if you are international artists that go back to local, I don't know, maybe you have your own interest. Personally, I have local songs. I did it because I wanted to prove something. Mine was just to prove something to my community and let them know that I'm good at this. It wasn't even about my community, it was about my family, because the only way I can convince my dad and mom was to sing what they can hear. Then from there they will decide, is this kid good to continue with what he's doing or not?
So, team manager, wait. So you are saying for you to start music,
Yes.
you wanted to first convince your parents,
Yes.
before even other people convincing
Yes.
other people, the community.
Yes, because they didn't want me to be a musician. They want me to focus with the studies and the rest of other things. Because when you look at the music in South Sudan, it's crazy. You know, people see that something bad. You'll be into drugs, you'll be into alcohol, you'll be into so many other different things that they don't want you to be.
Yeah, sure.
And so the only way for me to convince them, because, you know, my father used to be a singer, traditional artist, during his time when he was a young man. Up to right now, when you go to my community, they are still singing his song in events.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So for him, he was telling me, your music, your era is quite different from ours. Ours, it was not commercial. You know, we don't do it for money. And we don't have our own style of dressing. We don't have things to eat. Some things like drugs to eat, to give you a morale to go to the studio and start recording more songs, to boost your energy or something. We were natural. But your era is different. Artists, you have to be smoking weed, you have to be so many negative things. And this is one of the reasons he didn't want me to sing. It's not because music is bad, but because in this modern world we are in right now, becoming a musician, it carry a lot of risk.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so that's it.
But at the end of the day, he accepted you.
Yeah, after releasing my first album, and of course was supported by the community, people raised money from different clans, and I became a big boy in a very short time.
Now, okay, let's go back. Let's go back to this quietness in the industry. What do you think is missing?
For me, there are two things missing. The first thing that is missing is we don't have a specific language for singing. You know, in South Sudan we have about 64 tribes. And all these 64 tribes, they have different languages.
I thought all of them understand Arabic.
No. But they do understand Arabic and English. Now the problem comes in here. If you sing in Arabic and English, your community is not going to support you. Your community will not support you. They'll be like, this one is faking. This is not where we come from. They don't know that, yes, we have where we come from, but now we are a country and we have to come together. There must be one thing that brings us together.
Yes.
And that's one of them must be a language that we speak.
Yeah, sure.
So now any artist that is singing Arabic, English is not getting support. They are not actually getting the support that they deserve from their communities. And when you look at the traditional and local artists, they are supporting them. So this is one of the things why our music is now confused. Because everyone wants to be local, everyone wants to sing local so that you get the support.
So everyone is convincing his community.
Very good.
You're convincing
We don't
yours, I'm
have,
convincing
that is
mine.
first point, we don't have a specific language for singing. Because if you are Nuer, you have to sing in Nuer so that Nuer people can love you and support you and call you when they are hosting their events. The same thing to Dinka, the same thing to Bari, the same thing to Murle, all of this.
So does this mean there's no future for Afrobeats?
Right now, we still have a long way to go until our tribes are able to come together and say we are South Sudanese. Let us use Arabic or English as our national language. That's the time you will see the industry will be fixed. And then they will value artists accordingly. The second thing, we don't even have our own original beat.
Instrument.
Yes. Right now I'm
Our
seeing
signature.
yes, I'm seeing there's a growth now because our producers are now creatives in that, you know. They have created like more genres like Lord Warab, like a Yag Yag, like Dergel. These are new genres, like for Julu dance stuff. I think you have seen it.
Yeah.
So at least now, but before it was crazy. We don't have that one specific genre that we can create as our own. And then now we expose it to the world, to the rest of the world.
So,
So
we
this thing-
not having a specific instrument
Very
or
good.
beat, it keeps us
Very
behind.
good. For me, these are the two major things. And then now comes in the pride, and everybody is a star. We don't talk good about each other. Like we don't praise each other. We don't give credit to those who deserve it. As artists ourselves, you don't want to invite any other artist to your show or maybe to your community event because it's coming to outshine you. Like there's too much hatred between the artists. That is also another obstacle. And by the time we get to fix this, I'm very sure our industry will grow.
So we lack unity, particularly.
Yes, that is unity in general. Yes.
We lack unity. Because I was trying to check, you know, when you try to flash back in the Nigerian industry, we say Wizkid was brought by P Square brought who, Wizkid brought, so there is always that. But now, you know, we are in the industry, which people are saying it is more built on beef. What do you say about the beef thing? Because that is the only way our industry can get attention. That is what most people say. That when there is a beef, team managers beefing, so that's where the industry got attention.
I don't want to be controversial in any way, but I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
You know, look, in every music industry, all over the world, beefing each other, fighting each other online has always been part of this game. Why? Because it grabs people's attention and they be like, who is this artist attacking team manager? Who is this artist attacking Single D? Let's listen to this artist. They go there to listen to the song so that they can come back and hit you with words. If you have zero talent, you'll cry because they will tell you a lot of shit on media, you know that. But you had already gained what? The spotlight that you wanted.
Yeah.
When you look at people like Mafia One, people like Shamdena, people, you know Shamdena, have you ever heard?
Yes.
Yes. And so many other people that love controversy. These people, that's why they survive. Because they have nothing meaningful. They have nothing meaningful.
Team manager. So are you trying to say
They have
people who go in the
nothing,
beef?
they have nothing special to offer to their fan. So the only way they can entertain their fan is by
beefing.
talking, doing comedy about other artists. Not accepting the fact that these artists are really blessed and they are gifted with their talents. Look at me, I did not struggle. I don't go to podcasts, I don't go to radios. And my songs have been working. And these two people, like, if we are put in a room or maybe in a show, it doesn't matter where it's from, even in their own house or maybe in the community level. If there are two people or there is a crowd, those two people will sing my song and they will not sing their songs.
You are one
Word
of
by word.
You are one of the victims who have been in this controversy.
Yes.
Some years back.
Yes.
How did you benefit anything out of it?
I didn't, because all of this thing came when I was already a star.
Yes.
When you look at the little incident between me and MT that was created by people, I was already a star. The things of team manager slept with all the female artists, this thing came when I was already a superstar. I don't need any attention. I don't need anything for a spotlight, for people to listen to my music. My music was already playing outside. And so, but I can say those things maybe had also kept me relevant somehow. Look, in the music industry, good or bad, they all contribute to your name.
Yeah, sure.
And they add something. Because I'll tell you, in the whole world, there are people who love bad things and there are people who love good things. certain things that are things are good for me that are not good for somebody. And certain things are things that are bad. Some people love it. And in fact, I will tell you the truth, the whole world. If you are doing something different that a lot of people are not doing, it will attract people. And a lot of people will support it. So those of Chamdena and Mafia 1, they are hot. You know what is called hot numbers in mass?
Yes.
These people, they are hot. And the only way they can attract people and fans is saying their things, even if they don't sing well, but when they talk, people pay attention to them, people laugh. So that's another way of entertaining people. So I wish them well, I'm happy for them.
Is that the reason why? Because during that controversial, a lot of people were blaming you, like, team manager. Because for you, you built your brand different ways.
Yes.
You have not been in this controversial kind of things. In fact, your songs are almost related to the gospel music. So, did this also affect somehow your brand in terms of marketing and also?
I would say, like everything you do in life, it has disadvantages and advantages. So I would say I might have also got into some small issues because some people believe that I did it, right? And some people are so emotional. Some people always take things personal, and with even people that love me so much, they were disappointed. I received a lot of phone calls like, T, why would you say this? You know you are a good kid. With the name of Rabuna Boy, we did not expect you to do certain things like this. But this is the truth. I've never come out and explained myself since that time because I don't want that attention.
Now we have...
This is the truth. I had some admin. And one of these admins happened to be a drunkard. This guy, every time he goes out and drink, he will create something. Remember, my name was changed to Rabuna Boy.
Yes.
Rabuna Boy.
Yes.
Which is something good. These Rabuna Boy names were given to me by my fans. I love them. I embrace the name. I appreciate it. But I've never decided to change my name from team manager to Rabuna Boy. Why would I change my name when I'm already a superstar? This name has given me so much in life.
So that means you're not the one who posted.
It's not me. This is what I'm telling you.
Okay.
So this drunkard guy continue creating things until he changed my name. That's when I said, I think this is this is getting out of hand.
What other posts did he do? Because now
obviously the one is the same guy that posted that I've slept with almost every female artist from A to Z, something like that.
team managers clearing off the air, so
Yes.
you people, we should not blame him. He was having a PR
Yeah.
who was a drunkard. So, but right now you are the one now managing the page.
Yeah, I'm the one managing my page from one friend that is in the US because over the years I was looking for a way to monetize my page so I can be able to get something. And yeah, I finally did it, so I'm getting something small every month, so that I'm still keeping that person.
Now, there is another new controversial that is happening. I don't know whether you've watched it on the social media. The social media is having some fire.
Yeah.
Team manager. Last time you were into a controversial, which you brought in some, you added some fire in it. So there is a controversial of John Frog.
Yeah.
And the young legend. I think you understand by the young legend.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
Milton Kizzy.
Milton Kizzy, yeah.
Do you think we still have to have such controversials into this new year as the industry has been quiet?
Honestly, I don't think it's a good idea, but John Frog has always been like that. He's my good friend. He's someone that I've always depend. But this is his way of life. John Frog cannot survive without controversy. His song will never go viral. People will never listen to it. If he doesn't make a statement that will force people to rush and listen to what is the new songs that is about to release. I'm very sure a few days ago before I started, engaging this small boy, Milton, he was already working on a project. And he was also promoting his show for Valentine. That's how things started. So, like I said, there are people that have their own ways of marketing. And John Frog happened to be this guy who creating this toxic, fight on media for him because he benefits from there. If you look at how John Frog came up, he came up as someone that people laughed at. It was not actually a support. People used to mock him. So they go to listen to his songs so that they come back and mock him in the comment section. It started as they were bullying him, and before you know it, they had already promoted him. And he became the biggest brand. He became the biggest brand in South Sudan. So for me, I have nothing to say on that, but obviously we all know John Frog is a controversial person, and that's what he does.
So, but the industry has been, my worry is we have been quiet. Now we have come back, and this is how we are starting. Because, anyway, before we go deep into that, which artists do you rate? Because as last year you've been quiet,
Yeah.
but I know you've been following the industry. Which are your 5 artists that you can rate for 2025?
5 artists for 2025 that have been doing well.
According to you?
New artists are including...
Of course, when we say the best,
okay.
however much it may be small or big, because even we have big artists who may not have been doing.
Honestly, we have on the side of male artists, we have this Milton Kissy. He has been doing so well last year. We have Papa Lee, he has been doing well. We have Young Boy, he has been doing well. For me, these are people that I can,
You're missing
I can
your
see.
friend, Lady Cola.
I'm talking about male. I'm talking about male artists.
Okay.
Last year,
John Frog, he did a concert on the Independence. Are you not rating him as
the
one
concert,
of the
that
best?
concert was promoted by 2 foreign artists. John Frog has this thing of doubting himself every time. Team manager today, if I decide today to organize a concert in the stadium, I'm going to feel it. I can feel it by myself. I'm very sure and confident about that. If I have a sponsor that are going to bring a very good stage, a very good system, I'll feel that place. In just normal day, leave alone the independent day where everyone is excited to go outside. But because he doesn't believe in himself, he has to bring.
So team manager,
artists
according
from
to you,
outside.
people who filled that stadium, do you think they were not genuine fans of John Frog?
For
they were
me,
instead for Eddie Kenzo and Rayvanny.
this is the truth. In South Sudan, it's not about being genuine. They can be a genuine fan, but they can refuse to turn up. They can still decide, even if you are doing your show here in this house and they are on the other side of the house, they cannot attend. You have been in this industry, you know it.
Yes.
So this is not about them not knowing who John Frog is. They know John Frog, but if like him by himself, for me, I believe this show was still going to be full. Me personally, I believe this show was still going to be full. Why everybody was excited? I mean, everyone was excited to go out.
And I think it was the
fun.
first concert in the stadium.
And it is also the first concert in the Juba Basketball Stadium, and the stadium is also new. Everybody want to go and see how it looked like.
So there were a lot of factors.
So there's so many reasons why everyone want to go to the stadium.
And it was
trust
his
me,
first concert.
Personally, I told him, John, if you would have done this by yourself, trust me, this place was going to still be full. But you see, this guy has to bring the Kenzo, the Tanzanian guy, Rayvanny.
Don't you think it was
help him.
a way of spicing it up?
So I'll tell you, that one has helped him. A lot of people came and stayed there until late because they knew these people were going to perform. Otherwise, if it was John Frog, that stadium would have been full. But then by 8 or 9 before I even got on the stage, people will leave.
Why?
This is our habit. South Sudanese always behave like that.
But when you say that, we say shows that happen like in Freedom Hall, people are always there up to morning.
Now let me tell you, Did you attend my show in January in Freedom Hall?
Definitely.
My show finished at 12. Yes. The first show to finish at 12 in Freedom Hall. Most of the shows they go out to morning.
After morning, yes.
Because it got full early, people came in on time, and performance was very organized. All the caterers show up on time. By 12, we were able to close down the show. That's how our shows are supposed to be done. You see, but if you look at the other shows, bro, even the main artist that is supposed to have the show, sometimes they end up not performing because the power will go. Sometimes the power goes off, the artist do not come and perform. Sometimes you end up performing 1 or 2 songs. And imagine they said you are the owner of that concert. That is crazy. But you know, over time, everything will change.
Now, team manager, you are one of the artists who have moved a lot. You know, we always see you uptown, up countries.
Yeah.
Why have you not yet done any project with an outsider?
You mean with any foreign artist?
Any foreign artist.
Okay, that's a very good question. You see, for me, I'm someone who believes in strategy. And I believe in being sure of what I want to achieve. So with that, I don't rush into things. I always make sure that I've done something perfectly before I move to the other one. So my main, my aim was to first be known in South Sudan, which I did over the last 5 years. It was not easy, but I did it. So this year is my 6th year in the music industry. And the plan is now that I'm known in South Sudan at large. The plan is I'm free to do any international collaboration. Because when I go there and I collaborate with anybody, and they call anybody and ask, do you know this artist that, because artists also do their own research. Before you even collaborate with these artists, they want to know who are you, what are the numbers you have in your country. They will call few people that are into music business and ask them, do you know this person? When they say they don't know you. That is a very big red flag for someone to even work with you. So for me, this year and the next year, definitely you will hear one of the collaboration. I cannot mention, but it will just be a surprise, but this is the plan. This is what I'm working on. Yes. Now,
one artist into those shows that you move in up countries, because I've seen you performing in Nairobi, in Kampala, Australia, where one artist posted, I don't want to say the name, but one artist said those shows are always a flop.
Yeah.
Those shows are always the same community, that in fact they are not meant to be called international performance, that you are performing for the same audience, same Junubin. There are few people who are outside of the circle of Plus 211. So give us a picture of what really happens with this show.
I think
you're a person who have
it might be right and it might also be wrong, because if you look at me, team manager, last year I was performing almost 10 something different counties.
That is different. I think let me pass it there.
Right? And the crowd I go and perform for, you will never find a single person from my community where I come from. I come from a Liab community in the Lake State. The smallest community in the whole of South Sudan. My show in Freedom Hall, it was attended by only 14 women from my community.
Wow.
People from my community were only 14. And the rest of the people, until that hall was full, they are from different communities, the Equatoria, the Nuer, all of them come together and support me. Because of my brand is not built on a community level. So I'll tell you, this artist, yes, it might be right, because when you look at most of the artists that go to Australia, I'd say most of them are from Dinka, and they are being invited by Dinka communities. Not actually Dinka at large, but sub-clans even from Dinka, inviting their own artists, just to go and perform for them. Now the rest of Dinka communities that listen to this language will also come in and support the artists. But there are few people that have gone there, people like John Frog, he did not go there to perform for Twitch Mayadit community. And that's why maybe his shows were somehow, flopped. For those who have went for their communities like Arizona JJ, like this a guy called Mawande Mawan. These are people that their names are not even familiar with you, I'm sure. These people actually, everywhere they go was full. All the cities in Australia. Because the community is following them. And one thing, those people that are living outside of South Sudan, they are missing home. And the only way they feel at home is listening to songs, cultural songs from here, listening to their languages. They are tired of English. There are people that sing better than you. There are people that sing English very well than you. So they don't need you. They don't need us, those who are singing English. They need the local one because that is what they are missing.
Is that the reason why most artists, they do their concerts out of the country?
Yes.
And mostly it happens with traditional artists.
With traditional artists. So for me, I went to Rwanda. I performed for youth and different people from South Sudan. And I'll tell you, not even one person from my community attended. But I'll tell you, if the Egyptian or people from Rwanda attended, there are very few. They cannot even reach 20 or 10. That is the honest truth. Now, when I went to Egypt also, you cannot count Egyptian. There are not really so many. They cannot even reach 100. That means these are the same people from South Sudan are the ones supporting their own. And that's why we need to work hard. I would say actually none of us is international, because if you are going from here to perform for your community,
team manager.
First wait.
None of us is international.
Now listen, let me tell you. This is how Nigerian music started, by the way, before it reached to global stage. Those of Whiskey, the Fee Square, they used to go to UK, New York to perform for only Nigerian that base in those places. But as you go there, there must be always few people from that side that will come and see, oh, there's artists coming from Africa, so let's come and see. And now you are extending what? Your audience. Your fan base is like expanding. So for us, I would say it's a very good step of going international, but we are not yet international. Okay?
We are going
but
international,
if you
but
look
we're not
at right
international.
now, when we talk of Afrobeat, right now that Afrobeat is international. If you look at these concerts that are happening outside Africa, talk of Burna Boy, talk of Whiskey, talk of the videos. Sometimes black population is actually less than the whites that attend those concerts. Now that shows that Afrobeat is actually exposed to the world, like it is a global thing, not like local anymore. But this is how they started. It has always been local, and then from local you grow small and go. In other terms, I would even say in South Sudan, we are all local. But now, when we come and sit down, we also divided the group. Those of team manager are national artists, and the other one are completely local.
Team manager, we have artists who call themselves international.
When I say I'm a national artist, that means every South Sudanese listen to what I sing. And I can perform anywhere in South Sudan, any part of South Sudan. And people will sing along and they will love it. But there are artists that cannot even perform here in Yokron.
But I thought some of the artists who have done collaboration with these international artists, that don't make them to be international.
I mean, that does not make you international, by the way. I'll tell you, when did Diamond Platinum become an international artist?
I think by the time he did the song with Davido, number one.
Not even that time. For me, Diamond Platinum just got into international market recently. Maybe 3-4 years ago. That's when he became international. That's when people start knowing him. Like in most countries, in different parts of the world. But before, when he did this collaboration with Davido, the Mr. Flavor, the rapper from the UK, South Africa, this guy have done so many collaborations, but he was still local. Until this guy has managed now to promote Kiswahili, his own song that are not even collaboration. This song were like playing internationally. That's when now people start recognizing him as international artist.
So collaboration doesn't make you international.
Collaboration will never make you international. That's the honest truth.
I thought our sister Mary Boyo is now international. She has a song with
Harmonize.
Yes.
Is she really international?
That's what I thought. As she did the collaboration, she's international.
You know, that's not how you define international artist.
So what is the use or what is the meaning of you doing a collaboration with an outsider and a foreign artist?
I mean,
What is the
the
target?
benefit I've told you is a part of expanding your fan base and your audience, because every artist always have their own fans, and if you come together and do a song, his fan or our fans are going to know who Team Manager is, and my fans are going to know this artist, and so your fan base is actually increasing. But you don't just say, okay, since I've did a song with this, I'm already international. It doesn't work like that. You have to still fight until your names are internationally recognized. Yes, that's how it works.
One fan of yours.
Let me tell you something. Just a very brief example. For us in East Africa, we know Joseph Chameleon is the biggest artist. But right now, even in Uganda, they don't even consider him international. Do you know that? Recently, if you look at the Ugandan music industry, there's only one person that have approved that now is the international artist. They have now accepted. That is Joshua Baraka. This is the only artist now that is accepted in all of Uganda that is international. You see, this is how it works. But when you look at Joseph Chameleon, he has sung with those of Conscience, those days. If you go today and ask Chris Brown, he will tell you he knows who is Joseph Chameleon. Any international artists that have come to Uganda, they are aware of who is the king of music in Uganda and East Africa, and that is Chameleon. But you know, here we are not giving him that credit. People still call him local.
Don't you think even we have some artists that they are not given credit here at home?
Yes.
That who could be given a credit somewhere?
Yes, I know. They are there.
Who are one of those?
I'm one of them.
Team Manager! I like that. I like that.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm one of them. I'm not getting credit that I deserve. Because if you look at the songs I've sung in this country, trust me, these are songs everyone. Nobody is going to say they don't know it. They sing it word by word.
And there are songs that don't.
But
fit.
I'm not given the credit that I deserve. There's another talented human being in South Sudan. That is Single Lee. He's not getting the same
credit
that is being given to other artists that I don't know. I cannot. I told you I don't want to be controversial. Single D is very talented artist. Is not getting that recognition from his fellow South Sudanese and even outside of South Sudan. But he's very, very talented. He deserves that.
One fan of yours, as we wind down, one fan was asking me why you didn't keep it a trend as you did a concert last year by the beginning of the year. Every year you open up the year with the concert.
I mean, your move must be, you know, if you want to be a very good businessman, people don't have to know your moves. Last year was like in January, right? That was like the beginning of the year. That's when I did it. Now this year, maybe I'll do it by the end of the year or maybe in the middle of the year.
But the fans say
people,
once you opened at the concert, the year was successful.
Let me tell you, you know what I did last time? That's why my name stands for inspiration. That's how I define who Team Manager is in one word. Because I have inspired a lot of people across the country and within the country. If you look, when I was the first person to put up a concert called 5 Years of Team Manager.
Yes.
Recently, around after last year, Mafia One organized a show that is calling 10 years of something or 15 years of Mafia One in the music industry.
Yes.
Right now, Chwe Dengajing, you know her.
Yes.
She's celebrating her 10 years in the music industry. And I heard that she's even bringing Joseph Chameleon.
Yes. The Afrobeat
for
queen.
That event. The queen of Afrobeat, yes.
The queen of Afrobeat.
That inspiration comes from Team Manager.
Ah, wow.
Tell me which other artists that have done that before me.
No one.
So for me, I'm creative in my own way, and I don't want to. If you look at my name also, I'm not sharing them with anybody. You will never, in this country, you will never find an artist that is somehow called Team Manager.
Yes. Anyway, team manager, we still have a lot of things we shall be discussing. You know, you're one person that when we get to sit down, there are a lot of things that we always talk about.
Yeah.
But just as we wind down, what should we expect from you this year?
This year, you are expecting definitely my fans out there, everyone that love me, support me. This year is a year of work. It's gonna be like a year of hard work, not just work, because I've rested for a whole year, which is last year. So I'm fully prepared. I've wrote a lot of songs and I've actually produced a lot of songs. And so this year we are releasing an EP. I mean, that's named We Must Win EP. And when I said we must win, that's the reason I was resting last year. The reason of resting is to make sure I build something and bring it up and build it to something great. And so we must win this year. That is a slogan.
Wow.
And so far I've released 2 songs. Not actually 2 songs. I've released 3 songs. In January I released Dawa. I think some of you out there love it and you enjoy it. And 2 weeks ago I released 2 songs, Dunia and Salam. I've actually sampled the other song before, the Salam song.
Yes.
You guys go listen to it on YouTube, and very soon I'm going to release the visualizers for this.
In fact, you can do your challenge as well.
Yeah.
You can try to use it as a sound.
Definitely.
Anyway, thank you so much, team manager.
Welcome,
it was
my
a
brother.
pleasure to have you. But you can go on and check out the songs. This is the 211 Media. Like, share, and comment. Of course, it is me, Nick Sam. And don't forget, team manager has told you this year we may expect a collaboration, an international collaboration.
Yes.
And also, this year we must win. I want to see you at the end of this year as the best.
We are
artist of
winning,
the year.
definitely.
Yeah, I don't know whether you still believe in awards or not, but that will be a discussion of next time. Anyway, thank you so much. Keep it locked.